Hello everyone. The World Championship is upon us in a couple of days' time. The championship is between Ding Liren and Gukesh Dommaraju. Here we will present you our prediction of the match and how it will go. So let's have a look, see what we know about the players. Ding Liren. Since he became the world champion in 2023, his form has been inconsistent and he has not had very good performances in various competitions that he has participated. He didn't participate in many competitions, but when he did, his performance has been very poor. For example, in FIDE Olympiad, his performance was really poor and he didn't even win a game. Now, he has had a very high rating or high ranking in the world before. He has been world number 3, and now he has dropped to world number 22nd, and that is a big drop. So this is why a lot of people think that he's going to lose this competition, this championship, and a lot of people were saying that he might actually not participate in the championship and just give up. So we don't know the details of what happened to Ding. I mean, he had some health issues apparently, and obviously he hasn't given up, and he is attending the championship and defending his title. Whether that's the right thing to do or not is up to him. A lot of people were expecting him to just withdraw from the championship. Anyway, so let's see what the other player is looking like. Gukesh Dommaraju. He has made a very impressive performances recently. For example, at age 17, he clinched the victory in the candidates tournament with 9 points out of 14. And as you know, the candidates competition is not very easy, and there's a lot of very strong players. He managed to defeat Fabiano Caruana and Alireza Firouzja. Yeah, he is 18 now, so if he wins this competition, he will be the youngest world chess champion. The previous record is held by Garry Kasparov at the age of 22 years and 210 days. That means that even if Gukesh doesn't win this competition, he's still got the 2026 competition that he could potentially win and still be the youngest world champion, and also the 2028 competition. Even if he wins one of those two, he will still be the youngest world chess champion. So you can see how impressive he is at this age. His age is really young comparing to the previous world champions. So he performed really well in the Olympiad, where he played a remarkable performance rating of 3056. So he has had very good success, and that's why the experts favor him at the moment. Let's set up a quick comparison of their results since 2023. So the first one is the Norway Chess 2023. So this is Ding Liren had a very poor performance in that, finished in the last place, 7 out of 33 points, several losses, including a notable miss mate in 2 against Magnus Carlsen, reflecting the struggle that he's had. Gukesh didn't participate at the time. So the next one is Tata Steel Masters 2023. Ding had a mixed performance but won against Gukesh in this event. So Gukesh played solidly but was defeated by Ding in their direct encounter. FIDE World Cup 2023. Ding exited early, missing the high placement. whereas Gukesh reached round 4 showing strength but didn't reach the final stages. FIDE Olympiad 2024. Ding scored only 3.5 points with no wins and low performance rating of 26.64, indicating that he is still struggling. Whereas Gukesh in the same competition played really well, won 8 games and drew 2, and scoring 9 out of 10 games, achieving a remarkable performance of 3,056. So in Candidates Tournament 2024, obviously Ding wouldn't play because he's the champion, and Gukesh won that competition with a score of 9 out of 14, beating a lot of good players, and obviously winning the competition in presence of very strong players like Caruana Nakamura, Nepomniachtchi, Firuzja, and so on and so forth. In Sinquefield Cup 2024, in the direct encounter between Gukesh and Ding, which is the most recent game they drew. So just one other thing I need to mention, that in the FIDE Olympiad, they didn't play directly against each other. Ding was not playing against India, and I think that was a strategic decision by the team captain not to allow him play against the championship candidate. So let's have a quick look at the peak comparison. So the peak ELO rating of Ding is 28.16. That was achieved in 2018. And peak Gukesh Domaraju's rating is 27.94. Top ranking for Ding is number 3rd, and Gukesh is currently number 5th. The longest streak, Ding had 100 classic games unbeaten in 2017-2018, one of the longest unbeaten streaks in history of chess. Obviously that was beaten by Magnus Carlsen. So whereas Gukesh's streak was really good in the Olympiad and was exceptional. So key tournament wins: 2023 World Chess Championship. Ding beat Ian Nepomniachtchi to become the world champion. He has had few wins in the Chinese chess championships, top performance at the candidates before he became the world champion, and Grand Chess Tour events. Gukesh was obviously the champion in the candidates tournament 2024, and Tata Steel Challengers 2021 champion, numerous Olympiad victories. Playing style: we know Ding to be very solid with defensive play and strategic resilience. Gukesh, on the other hand, known for his aggressive dynamic play and creativity on the board. Performance against top players: Ding has got a very strong record against the top players in the world, including Magnus Carlsen and Aronian. Gukesh had very good recent wins against Caruana, Firuzja, and other top players. So let's have a look at the match dynamic. What are Ding's strengths? Ding is known for his solid and defensive play, strategic depth, and resilience. And as we mentioned, he has had an unbeaten streak of 100 games. Gukesh, on the other hand, is very aggressive and has had a lot of victories over the very top players in the recent months. So he's very creative and has got a lot of tactical prowess. So let's have a quick look at the round by round prediction of this competition. So what we predict is round 1 will be a draw, because they will probably be trying to gauge the opponent slowly and see how they are. So the first game, we think it's going to be a draw. Second round, Gukesh will win. So he will be adjusting his game and he will win that second game. While Ding is probably still a bit nervous about his performance. Round 3, I think it will be a draw. Ding will stabilize. He will probably think that there's nothing else to lose. And he will come back in round 4 and win. So while he's understanding Gukesh's style and his defensive strengths, and he will win the 4th game. Game number 5 and 6, we think it will be a draw. Number 7, Ding will win, because this is the midpoint of the match and Ding will capitalize on his experience from the past. We'll have another couple of draws and then Gukesh will surprise and try to win the game. So he becomes very aggressive and wins game number 10. Round 11, another draw, and round 12, we think this is where Ding will come and win the game because of his experience, obviously the length of the competition. He's got good experience in that and he will manage to win. And the last 2 rounds, they'll play very cautious and it will be draws. So, the final prediction is that Ding 7.5 and Gukesh 6.5. In this predicted scenario, Ding wins narrowly based on his experience and managing to handle the match pressure over multiple games. While Gukesh's aggressive style will win him a couple of wins, but he is eventually going to lose. So we think Ding will keep his World Championship title this time and will still be the world champion. And finally, we also predict that following this championship, Ding will regain confidence and start climbing the ranks and get back to the top 5.